up, nation? Welcome to the Thursday show. Of course, my name's Philip DeFranco, and this show is really just me talking about news and top stuff and things that matter to me today. And nation, the first thing I want to talk to you about is I can't wrap my head around which is the worst story, so maybe you can help me out. The first thing is there is a cancer drug called Avastin. Avastin is a chemotherapy that fights colon, lung, and kidney cancer. That's good and well on its own, but it has come out that there is a counterfeit drug that fakes being Avastin that is actually in hospitals. Yes, that does mean someone made a counterfeit cancer drug, put it into hospitals, and here's the worst part. The counterfeit drug is not only a counterfeit, it is fake in that it doesn't have the active ingredient that fights cancer, and even though it doesn't have the active ingredient, it's very hard for doctors to tell which is a fake and which is the real one. So I thought, oh, okay, terrible, terrible stuff. But then there was a story about the prison fire in Honduras, which I didn't talk about yesterday because I thought I was going to be too angry. I'm not a big fan of convicted criminals. I don't believe a lot of people are actually fixed in prison, and so I was like, I'm not going to talk about this. I'm going to go down a very dark road. But some really terrible news coming out of this fire. I mean, as of me recording this, 358 people have been confirmed dead. And the really terrible thing is, out of the 856 people in that Honduras prison, more than half of them had actually not been convicted. In fact, a lot of them weren't even charged. They were just there because of suspicion. And now, because one inmate reportedly started a fire, 358 people are dead. And you have to wonder how many of those men who died were just innocent men who were wrongly not even convicted. So nation, help me out with that. They're both terrible situations, but which is worse? And nation, from there we move on to a story that does not depress the fuck out of me, and that is Apple is releasing OS X Mountain Lion over the summer. For those keeping count, that is 10.8. And much to my happiness, Apple is doing kind of the Windows 8 thing. Now, they're not turning the whole thing into apps like Windows 8 kind of is. What I do mean is they're adding things that makes you have like a same general experience from your laptop to your phone to your tablet. Starting with Messages, which is set to replace iChat. So whether you're on your phone, your tablet, your desktop, same messaging experience. Part of me thinks that's awesome. Part of me thinks people will never leave me the fuck alone. So good and bad. Adding the iPhone's notification center to your desktop, making iCloud more prominent, notes, AirPlay mirroring. Like if I have a movie on my phone or my tablet right now, I can push it to my Apple TV. Now you'll be able to do that with your laptop as well. Game Center integration I really don't care about. And Twitter almost literally everywhere. But the thing in my opinion that's really missing is Siri support for your laptop. Because Siri for the phone is awesome. I like that I can hit it and go, hey, call my girlfriend. And then it does it. So I think Microsoft has realized this, and that's why they're integrating Kinect with Windows 8. So just think about how awesome that would be. Like whether it's your laptop now or maybe your TV, you sit down and you go, Firefox, go to youtube.com/SXCPhil, because that's the best channel on YouTube. And it just does it for you, and everything you need can be voice operated. That would be awesome. And I'm really, really hoping they're just not announcing it now so people make a big fuss about it when they launch it. So there was that. The nation, from there, let's talk about some politicians. You know, yesterday we talked about Rick Santorum, who has that Google problem. When you search his name, you get that one definition. Well, now when you search Romney for Mitt Romney, you are given the definition Romney, to defecate in terror. And I love that, but I also wondered what the definition of Obama would be. Well, some people would argue that to Obama would mean to make false promises, because a story came out in Rolling Stones magazine today talking about how Barack Obama insisted that medical marijuana was an issue best left to the states. And he was a friend to the medical marijuana community, but he went from first to worst, because with over 100 raids on medical marijuana facilities in his first 3 years, he is on pace to pass President Bush, because the federal government thinks that it's being abused, though I don't know how you abuse marijuana. Like, there really aren't horror stories of medical marijuana. Like, you never hear, like, Jimmy just started smoking so much weed that he was always in a good mood. Tabitha started smoking medical marijuana every day and regained her appetite even though she had cancer. Why? I said it before and I'll say it again. The crackdown on marijuana is stupid. You want to protect the 730,000 people that receive medical marijuana from a gateway drug? Make it illegal for them to drink alcohol. Not only is it stupid, but it's bad for the economy. I mean, if you could tax marijuana, yay! If you could stop putting people in jail for marijuana crimes. Just listen to how ridiculous that sounds. Marijuana crimes. As a main point, I'm kind of disappointed in Obama here. Moving on to super fantastic, awesome news, fans of Mass Effect have decided to make a movie called Red Sand. They're billing it as a prequel to the Mass Effect trilogy, and they got the voice actor that actually does Commander Shepard. Well, correction, the voice of Commander Shepard, not the model they use, but here's a bit of the trailer.
My name is Colonel John Grissom. I'm a soldier with the Alliance. And dealing with scum like the Red Sand Marauders is what I do.
Kind of weird hearing that voice come out of his face, but I'm kind of excited. Nation, the last thing I want to talk about today is Canada, because Parliament in Canada is trying to put through Bill C-309. That is the Preventing Persons from Concealing Their Identity During Riots and Unlawful Assemblies Act. otherwise known as fit to draw. This would essentially make it illegal to wear a mask at a protest or, worse, a riot. And so what I did was I listened to both sides, and I found myself very conflicted. On one side, you have people wearing masks because they want to be anonymous. Because people might want to wear masks because they want to show support for something. But, they don't want to show their face because they don't want the backlash. But on the other side, whenever there's a protest that turns into a riot, you have all these guys in masks. Most of the time, they've come equipped for a riot, covering their face so smoke doesn't hurt. Maybe they have goggles, they have Molotov cocktails. So the idea of this bill is before things got out of hand, they could just arrest those people. And so the people that are supporting this are talking about precautionary measures. You stop the real troublemakers before mob mentality takes over. And so that's going to tie into your question of the day today. Do you think that this bill should be put through or it shouldn't? Should this bill be put through because it protects more people, or should the bill be thrown out because people should be able to protest anonymously? Thus, those people wouldn't be able to protect themselves from backlash. And so let me know in the comments down below, what do you think? I'm really torn on it. I don't really know. Make sure we have come to the part of the show where I throw something at your face, and today it is a $100 Amazon gift card. Of course, to possibly get pelted in the face today, you just gotta leave a comment on this video. And I'll also be throwing a second gift card to someone that is subscribed to youtube.com/SourceSpread. If you subscribe, leave a comment on one of those videos, and you might get pelted in the face over there as well. And guys, of course, a big thank you to those of you that remember to clickety-clack the like button. Favorite when you really like it. Share these videos how you do. And as always, my name is Philip DeFranco, and you've just been filled in. I love your faces, and I'll see you next time.